up to anybody. I was very aware of her.
I always drove them to the aerodromes.
Vera Atkins' inner circle knew that after the war she'd gone looking for her on Nor. From Francis Suttle, the organiser of the Prosper Circuit.
What?
Till they work it out, no one is safe.
F-Section wait anxiously for news.
Send any information, send other agents.
Sir? What is it?
A flash message.
In London, Vera and Buckmaster wait for news on the Prosper Circuit. But it means finding more agents. Vera pores over personnel files for potential new recruits.
And then she was schooled in France.
Territory.
Part of the reason.
So Etienne, she was born, and it would have made Violette so fervently passionate about wanting.
She spent most of her early childhood. She was the ideal recruit.
And Yvonne Baisden have strong motivations. They are assigned.
Confirmation.
Butcher might also be on the run.
In London, Vera keeps tabs.
Violette's training report is on the whole very positive.
Stand up and fight where necessary. She had this other quality which did shine through. A person is stand up and fight where necessary. She had this other quality which did shine through. A person.
Recall Dericourt from France to London to clear up the matter once and for all.
There's power
coming in from their agents. They receive one that is unreal.
Buck?
Another.
In London, Vera scours clues to her agents' whereabouts.
Who survived? Where were they being held?
She has cause for optimism. Some agents are surfacing after the liberation of Paris.
One of her agents, Mary Herbert, astonishingly, has survived.
In the meantime, she has the agonizing task of updating the families of the missing agents on what is known.
Of Nor's training, everybody was saying that she wasn't ready, but Paris needed a wireless operator. The British government was never very happy about sending women combatants overseas because they were not protected by the Geneva Convention.
She also has fear about her own future because once it is revealed in the public that something has happened to these women, she's also fearful of...
In March 1945, Vera receives a report by French investigators searching.
and it indicates next to the name of one of the prisoners is N. Not only will they be captured, interrogated, tortured, and then killed, but
Violette has a child called Tanya, and Bushell wants to know when the baby's mother will return. And the SOE, this could be a major problem.
Vera is... Violette Szabo's father, who's been left with her infant daughter, why they're not home. And so there starts to become this pressure from family members and friends and other acquaintances of these young women.
A camp that has been liberated and filmed by US forces. Vera's hunt for her lost women spies. Vera reads Barkworth's interrogation report of a former prisoner at Natzweiler.
Important person for Vera to be able to interview because he holds out.
And Rolf and Denise Bloch were executed. But before the trial starts, Vera receives a blunt instruction from her new boss, Norman Mott.
Vera, everything, and I mean everything.
The Natzweiler trial would have been a troubling time for Vera, not only because of hearing the dreadful incidences and details in violation of the Geneva Convention. And she probably worried not only
was using information tortured out of them to trick SOE. The letter is written by Yolande Legrave, a member of the French resistance. Is Violette Szabo's camp